It's amazing to sit in this newly renovated council chamber and to know that this is probably my last time to speak to you from this seat, at least in this role. I want to extend my congratulations to Mayor-elect Inyang, council members. You all have my confidence and full support, and I will answer your call 24/7, 365. Anytime you need me, anytime you want advice, or just to have a shoulder to cry on. 32 years ago, in May or June of 1994, my wife and I, we were looking for houses, and Prince George's County was a more interesting place than other counties we were looking at. Riverdale, at that time, a town in transition, also an interesting place to live. After we closed on our house, my wife and I stood on our front porch, and she said to me, "Alan, this is either a really good investment or a really bad one." And little did I know that my investment had barely gotten started, that I was going to be investing time and energy and elbow grease into making this the town that it is now. There are many people who brought me along the path to elected office. Paul Pinsky, in my first few years, running for state senate, stopped on my front porch and talked to me for 15 or 20 minutes. It was amazing to have a state senator, a candidate for state senate, spend that kind of time just speaking to me. Jerry Kiernan, a council member from Ward 5, when I was first in town, wrote a letter, an article in the Town Crier, and said that things were going on north of where I was living, and that I should come there, come to meetings to find out what was going on. That brought me to my first town council meeting. Vernon Archer, he was a former mayor before me. Vernon twisted my arm twice to get me to run for office, first for town council, and second, when he decided that it was his time to pass the torch for mayor. I wrote in my Town Crier article, the May 2025 Town Crier article, about the many things that have happened while I've been here and the amazing work that has occurred. There have been tragedies and triumphs, personal, professional, and municipal during those times. One of the things I learned so much over those years of being an elected official are that the important things to do are to listen to your constituents, to listen to people in the community, to learn, and that those listening and learning are an important part of leading. This is the end of a chapter in my life and in the chapter for the town. But as my father used to say when I was growing up, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, both books will continue. I don't plan to go anywhere. I worked as a volunteer for the town before I was elected, and I will do it again after I'm done. I'd like to thank several people briefly. Thanks to the volunteers, both individuals and businesses, town staff, the many electeds that I've worked with, both town electeds, county, state, and federal, the town manager Elistician, without whom I also would have had much less of an impact. He was very important. My family, who have put up with years and years of me not being there, or distracted, or taking calls in the middle of the night. And particularly, I would like to thank First Lady Sarah Wayland. She's been an incredibly important part of my time as an elected, and I could not have done what I did without her assistance and her guidance and her wisdom. I'll close with a common phrase, but it's something that's also quite true. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve you, and I thank you for letting me do it.